is completely not true. Right now we are the day after yesterday's recording. I was supposed to do another part of it right after, and guess what? I didn't. I went to bed. I was so tired, and now it's a new day, you know. And yeah, I actually got, yesterday we already defined what we shall be doing today, so we will explore the two big settlements of this game, namely Diamond City and Goodneighbor. Explore the characters, see if they have any quests for us. Spoiler alert, all of them have. There's so many quests. So yeah, pick up a few quests, the ones that are interesting, not like a fetch quest. Those are boring as hell. And then I planned for the episode after, because I'm kind of trying to plan this shit ahead. And I thought about off camera just finding some mods that would be pretty cool and present to you guys some of the mods that I found cool and just demonstrate them quickly in the episode after. So next episode, that's what we shall start the episode with. So I'm probably gonna find mods for a player home. I'm probably also gonna find some mods that maybe make the game look better, and also maybe some mods, some more aesthetic mods, and also some mods more for the just for the enjoyment of the game in general. This is where I left off.
Fancy bolt suits. Those one size fits all.
Shut up, bitch. Gay ass motherfucker. Okay.
What do you mean you can't open the gate?
We already did this yesterday, but I died and I lost the progress, so for refreshing your memory, we shall do it again.
I'm just doing my job.
Ooh, just doing your job. Protecting Diamond City means keeping me out, is that it? Oh, look, it's the scary reporter.
I'm sorry, but Mayor McDonough's really steamed, Piper. Saying that article you wrote was all lies. The whole city's in a tizzy.
You open this gate right now, Danny Sullivan. I live here. You can't just lock me out.
Sorry for that.
I can wait all day, Danny. Open up. You want into Diamond City, right?
Yeah, I want in.
I just got here, but
oh god, I forgot I put the hard hat on.
What's that? You said you're a trader up from Quincy? You have enough supplies to keep the general store stocked for a whole month? You hear that, Danny? You gonna open the gate and let us in, or are you gonna be the one talking to crazy Myrna about losing out on all the supply?
Jeez, all right. Need to make it personal, Piper. Give me a minute.
Alright, so we have Piper the reporter.
Quick before old Danny catches on to the bluff.
That I talked a little bit about yesterday. I will refresh everybody's memory in this episode, Hey, come on, you first.
You first.
Wouldn't have it any other way.
Come on, come on.
Piper, who let you back inside? I told Sullivan to keep that gate shut. You devious, rabble-rousing slanderer. The level of dishonesty in that paper of yours. I'll have that printer scrapped for parts.
Ooh, that a statement, Mr. McDonough? Tyrant mayor shuts down the press. Why don't we ask the newcomer? You support the news? Because the mayor's threatening to throw free speech in the dumpster.
It is none of my business. I like the news, but if she was just slandering for no reason, I would hate the news in that case, but I have no clue what the hell is going on, so not my business.
This really isn't any of my business.
Oh, I didn't mean to bring you into this argument, miss. No. You look like Diamond City material. Welcome to the great green jewel of the Commonwealth. Safe, happy, a fine place to come. Spend your money. Settle down. Don't let this muckraker here tell you otherwise, all right?
Whatever.
Whatever. I'm not gonna be here long.
Another see no evil type. You'll fit in just fine with all the inept guards.
Now, was there anything particular you came to our city for?
I already know if I say looking for something there, gonna ask me for what. I'm gonna say missing person.
I'm
So
trying to find someone.
Trying to find someone? Who?
a
Who would I
missing
talk to
person.
about finding a missing person?
Well, whatever you do, don't bother going to Diamond City Security for help.
Don't listen to her. Well, I'm afraid that our security team can't follow every case that comes through. I'm confident that you can find help here. Diamond City has every conceivable service known to man. One of our great citizens can surely find the time to help you.
We'll see.
I guess we'll see.
This is ridiculous. I want the truth, McDonough. What's the real reason security always shrivels away when talk of missing persons comes
I've had
up?
enough of this, Piper. From now on, consider you and that little sister of yours on notice.
Yeah, keep talking, McDonough. That's all you're good for. A big Diamond City welcome from the mayor. You feel honored yet? Look, I gotta go get settled in, but, stop by my office later. I have an idea for an article you'd be perfect for.
Okay. So, Diamond City. This is what one of the emplacements we'll be exploring today. So McDonough, the mayor of Diamond City, as any mayor would, talking big about his city. And we have Danny Sullivan right here.
So, you're that traitor Piper was talking about. Something tells me she's pulled the wool over my eyes again. Am I right?
Yeah, I'm
I
sorry.
didn't mean to lie, officer. It all just happened so fast.
You're not the first one Piper pulled into a heap of trouble they weren't ready for. Thanks for being honest. If it were up to me, we would have just let the both of you in. But the mayor's calling the shots, and, well, you saw how mad he is. Hey, what's brought you into town anyway? Be good to note it down in the logs.
Yeah,
I'm
missing
trying to
person.
find someone.
Yeah.
Is that so? Who are you looking for?
I guess he's part of security, right? Maybe we should be a little bit more precise.
An infant boy. Kidnapped.
Oh, look, I'm sorry, but we're under orders not to get involved in missing person cases. There's a lot of Institute paranoia right now. We can't really risk fanning those flames with official action. What if people panic?
Now this is going to be interesting because this is the first time we hear about the Institute from in-game lore. Because I talked about it very quickly before. But there you go.
The Institute? What's that?
Ah, damn. Look, I really shouldn't have said that. They're just a scapegoat, alright? Something people blame when things go wrong. If you really want to know, there's a whole newspaper inside the city that won't stop talking about them. Public occurrences.
Okay, never mind
I'll
then.
ask somewhere else then.
Chin up. Maybe someone in town can help you?
Okay, Danny Sullivan, one of the fun characters. I know, I didn't mean to say fun. It's more just like one of the characters that is not a complete dickhead.
Get on inside. Hey.
Hello, boys. Let me just call Ben for an elevator. So yeah, I mean, the Institute is pretty much like the boogeyman of the Commonwealth. They're like the big bad guys, and nobody really ever saw them. Nobody knows what's going on with them. It's just, it's like when something is wrong, it's the Institute. That's pretty much what the Institute is. And the last faction is the Railroad, because we already saw the Minutemen. We already touched upon the Brotherhood of Steel. Now we just heard about the Institute, and the last one is the Railroad. The Railroad is the faction we shall be part of. But we will see to that. We will meet them in due time. But yeah, the Railroad. The Railroad's an interesting place. We'll get there eventually. And he also mentioned Public Occurrences, the newspaper of the city. This is the newspaper that Piper is writing with her sister. Public occurrences is also like a historical reference. And now, hey boys, Diamond City. It's always funny to say, oh yeah, it's one of the biggest settlements in the game, and compared to other games, let me tell you, it is not that big.
Hey, kiddo. How are the paper sales?
Well, the presses are getting overloaded. That motor is going to go soon if we don't replace it.
You've been saying that for weeks and the old girl still keeps cranking. Stop worrying so much. I gotta head into the office. You start whistling if you see any angry politicians coming our way.
Why? Is something wrong? Piper?
Public occurrences, the newspaper.
Extra. Is your neighbor really human? We have the exclusive.
Hello.
Paper to newcomers. If the Institute grabs you in the night, at least we warned you.
A free paper? Sounds like quality.
I'm serious. The Institute takes people. You should read up if you're sticking around.
Yeah, whatever.
I'll be fine.
Yeah, I've heard that before. So what are you doing in Diamond City anyway?
I'm looking for something.
Just hoping to find something here.
Yeah, you and every scaver in the Commonwealth. So what are you looking for, huh?
You're a missing
Who would I
person.
talk to about finding a missing person?
You're in bad luck. No one tries to find missing people in Diamond City. Missing people means the Institute is involved. And no one's going to want to get the Institute's attention.
Look elsewhere.
Fine. I'll ask around somewhere else.
Remember, the Institute's out there, newcomer. Watch your back.
That is interesting. Okay. Hey, come on, dog meat. I know you're chilling in somebody's crib, but you need to get out of the crib, sonny. So she gave us a newspaper. For fun, we shall read it and see what it is up to. I think it is in and it is Synthetic Truth. I think it's named Synthetic Truth. Yes, as you can see, it is quite do-it-yourself, Paper rate, Piper rate. So we are in October 2287, so it has been 210 years since the bomb drops. Okay, noodles, we all eat them, we all love them, and Diamond City's power noodle has supplied this sustenance for the past 15 years, but the stilted mechanical cadence of Takahashi's programmed Japanese, to the fragrant steam that wafts from each bowl, to the scalding tang of each delicious mouthful. The ordering and eating of noodle is but one of many shared human experiences. Or is it? I was struck by this very question as I sat at the counter of powdered noodles last Wednesday night, just after 5 p.m., enjoying a dinner I had so many times before. That's when I noticed our very own Mayor McDonough settled up to a stool and engaged in a very same ritual. Right hand extending, mouth opening, teeth chewing, yes, eating noodles. The shared experience of almost every Diamond City resident. So it must have also seemed to the residents of Diamond City nearly 60 years ago, on an uncharacteristically warm May evening in 2229, as they sat around this very same counter. Well, fuck, I can't read right, Jesus. But that was before the days of Takahashi and his noodles, when the bar served not noodles but ice-cold Nuka-Colas, frothy beers, and stiff shots of whiskey. The barman's name was Henry, and that night he facilitated the shared human experience of drinking, smoking, talking, and laughing. That is, until tragedy struck. So, I'm just a quick side note before I continue reading this. This is important because it tells us a little bit about Diamond City, and what we're going to read is a big reason why, as we heard before, the Institute is such like the big boogeyman of Diamond City, is because like everybody has a past experience, like a shared past experience with the Institute, or they think it's the Institute, they don't know, and everybody's scared, and we're going to read why. So there aren't many among us, among us, who are even old enough to remember that evening, although some of the city's ghoul residents certainly could have, had they not been forcibly removed thanks to the Mayor McDonough's anti-ghoul decree of 2282. But there is one person among us who does remember distinctly the event of that evening. Respected matriarch Eustace Thorne, who recounted her story in a public occurrences exclusive interview. Oh, I was there alright, sitting right at the bar, sure as you're sitting in front of me now. 22 years old or so, and just looking to have a good time. I was safe behind the wall. We all were. So what was the harm? Let me tell you that Mr. Carter made it easy. He came into town earlier that day, said he was from out west, somewhere. It didn't really matter. What did matter was his smile and his laugh, and the way he'd make everyone feel at ease. That night at the bar, we all just sort of crowded around him. Everyone wanted to exchange a word or hear about the state of the Commonwealth. And Mr. Carter, he was all too happy to oblige. It was just so wonderful, until it wasn't. Eustace continued her account of that evening, and the moment when things turned sinister, and the truth about Mr. Carter was revealed. We'd been drinking and carrying on must have been 3 hours. Mr. Carter had 4 or 5 drinks, and then, in at that time, he seemed a bit drunk, I guess, like the rest of us. Then something just sort of happened. He was smiling, but the smile sort of went from his face, all in an instant, and then his cheek started twitching, kind of funny. And I remember watching him, clear as if it happened just yesterday. He reached inside of his coat, took out a revolver, and then blam! He shot Henry, the barman, right in the head. Didn't hesitate, didn't show any emotion. Mr. Carter killed Henry as casually as if he were paying him for a drink. But his cheek never did stop twitching, let me tell you. All hell broke loose after that. What Eustace is describing is, of course, the infamous event known as Broken Mask, when the people of the Commonwealth learned from the first time that the Institute, the shadowy scientific organization responsible for the creation of combat androids, had actually succeeded in creating a model so advanced could effortlessly infiltrate human society. Unbeknownst to the people of Diamond City, the Institute had somehow evolved their androids into true synthetic humans. Synth, I don't fucking know. After he shot Henry, that Mr. Carter shot 3 or 4 other people too. Like I said, all hell broke loose. The guards came running. They opened fire, and Mr. Carter, he kept shooting, throwing people around left and right. Finally, those guards put him down. Seemed like they had killed the man who had flipped his lid, gone crazy. And he lay there, like a dead crazy man, sure enough. God, it was horrible. But then we saw the plastic and the metal. This was one of them early synths. You see, and we realized it wasn't a man at all. It was then we all knew. The Institute wasn't just out there. The Institute was everywhere now. Among us. It was never determined precisely why the synth known as Mr. Carter went on his killing spree. Some suggested he had somehow been remotely controlled by the Institute who wanted to test his combat effectiveness. Still others felt he had simply malfunctioned, an hypothesis supported by the twitching cheek, and it was never meant to kill anyone, but at that time the why hardly seemed important. What mattered was that the humans of the Commonwealth had been truly infiltrated by an organization whose intentions and motives were, and still are, a complete mystery, using a model of synths even less advanced than the ones the Institute has in service today. Which brings us to noodles. Specifically the noodles consumed by Mayor McDonough last Wednesday night, in the same spot that Mr. Carter the synth went haywire and mercilessly killed several people. After spending hours sharing an experience the people of Diamond City assumed was reserved for members of their human race, they were wrong. Are we? So this is the backstory of why everybody's scared as hell of the Institute. A synth that was sent by the Institute.
Good luck in this town. Everyone's way too scared of the Institute to lend a hand.
Very cool, Nat. I don't give a fuck. So yeah, so a synth went haywire right here.
Anyone is one of those things. It's that secretary of his, her, and her perfect hair.
Soon.
What?
Dr. Soon. How difficult is that to understand?
Jesus Christ, a lot of people are talking, aren't they?
Johnny, you wouldn't be able to.
I guess I'll just make all of them activate their voice lines. As you can see, everything here is, if I want to take it, it's steel, so that means everything here is owned. So, she mentioned earlier the noodles. This is the Japanese ramen dude.
Do yourself a favor and just say yes. It's all he understands.
So you can have a bowl of noodles for 53 caps, which is a lot of money. So we shan't buy anything from Takahashi, but she said this is where he went haywire, where Mr. Carter went haywire and killed people. This used to be a bar. So yeah. So let's visit all of the spots we have in this city. So we shall go back. So we have public occurrences here, the newspaper. This is inside of public occurrences. We shall not go in. There's not that much stuff, and that will activate the quest Piper had for us. We have here.
Quite a show, huh?
Yep.
Quite a show.
Hate it when they bring up the Institute. Ain't like folks aren't already scared of them. Anyway, don't let it get to you. Life here is still a hell of a lot safer than out there in the Commonwealth.
Yeah, thanks.
I'll be fine. Thanks.
Welcome. So what brings you to the Great Green Jewel?
I just remembered. Every time we're gonna talk to people, we're gonna need to answer that.
I'm looking around.
Aren't we all? But I'm guessing you're looking for something more specific.
Yeah, okay. I'm a boy.
A baby boy. Kidnapped.
A baby boy? Really? I'm afraid missing people don't get found in Diamond City. God seems to have turned a blind eye to them. And with all the fear of the Institute in people's hearts, they've turned a blind eye as well.
Now that is a very good commentary by this mister right here, because yeah, that's pretty much the entire city. Everybody turns a blind eye because they're scared of the Institute, and honestly, well, kind of makes living here
Guess
harder.
it's time to look somewhere else.
Sorry I couldn't help you.
Pastor Clements is one of the just chill characters, man. Like, no, you can't have trouble with that guy.
The Institute spying on your home? Read the public.
Around here, we call your haircut the scab special. Little flecks of blood, give it the personal touch. You should think about getting a trim.
Hell no. I want to get a trim, sonny.
Don't need anything today.
Some other time?
So this is the barber, basically. The super salon.
Word is, something bad went down in the old Museum of Witchcraft up near Salem. Why would anyone even go there? Been abandoned forever.
Investigate the Museum of Witchcraft. Now we just got another mission. Fallon's basement.
Long arms, ammunition.
Now we here have
You there!
Mo.
You need a genuine, authentic, custom-made hickory swatter.
Yeah, not
Not
interested.
looking to buy right now.
Yeah.
Fuck you, Mo. Dickhead. Okay, so now we're gonna see all the shops around.
So thirsty. Doctor says I can't drink liquor no more. Cola. Need a Nuka-Cola.
Hey, Sheffield.
Need a drink. Nuka-Cola.
I'll give him
Here
a
you go.
Nuka-Cola.
Ah, thank you. Thank you.
Vault dwellers in those jumpsuits, huh?
That was a bunch of free XP right there.
Dr. John at the Super Salon.
Hey, yo, big ups, man. Now we have here Arturo, Commonwealth of Penry. This is where you buy all your ammunition and guns.
Girl. Am I right?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, I'm the new girl.
Well, it's good to have you here. Name's Arturo Rodriguez. If you need protection, let's talk.
Eh.
Let's take a look.
Arturo.
Something for everyone.
Alright, people. Now this is what we want. But if you see the value down there, I think you realize that is a lot of money. Oh god, 13,000, dude. Ouch. So as you can see, he is pretty much the man with the guns. Yep, laser pistol. That's pretty good. The Old Faithful. Tractors left. Okay, railway spikes. Okay. So he pretty much sells armor, weapons, and stuff to make your weapons or armor better. So yeah, you know, a fine young man. Okay, so this shoots 45. Okay. I'll sell all my mollies. I don't want mollies. Wait, if this... Okay, I'll sell that. I don't need 2 pipe pistols. Don't need those switchblades. No, fuck. Shite. Power armor frame. Give me back my snub-nosed. I want to keep that. I want a tie iron, and yep, that's it. No, we're keeping the dress. We're not. We are not selling a wedding ring. Our husband died. We shall keep it. I think we can get better prices elsewhere for these. Don't worry, sis. Nothing in my miscs that I could sell for a good amount of money. Whole lot of bullets. Okay. Now we made a little bit of money. Now I don't know if I can buy anything from this man. Trainer's officer sword. That's pretty good. You know what? I'll come back later. And now we have Diamond City surplus.
You? I don't know you. Just keep your distance.
Keep calm. I'm standing still.
That's exactly what a synth would say. But I don't know. Are you really, human?
Human as the day I was born.
Well, you do look human enough. But I'll be watching you. I have eyes like a... Well, they're good eyes. Got it? Alright. We can do business, but no funny stuff.
Yeah, maybe
later. Suit yourself.
This is where we can buy, you know, the other things that aren't weapons, basically. Now here we have, I think this can be one of our player homes. As you can see, all of these are like houses that, if I remember correctly, we can buy them. So we did that side, and now we have the good old Solomon.
Got everything you could need. Medics, mentats, whatever.
Sure. Let's take a look.
Chems for a balanced lifestyle.
So he sells chems. Let me just sell my chems. I want buff out. I do not want psycho. And I do not want mentats. Thank you, Solomon.
Hey, who wants to look beautiful? Hairstyles from across
And we have Dr. Sun.
A new file to open. Do you have a legitimate medical concern? Or is this about our facial reconstructive services?
Yeah. Take a look at me, Doc.
Go over your symptoms with me.
Into your health.
Pretty beat up.
Scrapes and bruises. But it's probably a good idea to get them fixed up.
There we go. Thank you, Doc.
All done. Any other complaints?
Yeah, nothing else.
No. We're done.
Off you go then.
Thanks, Dr. Sun. So we did the little market area here. Now we can go. So if you come in through here, you can go either that way or that way. We shall go this way.
Hey, Scaver. Got plenty of Brahmin meat on the hooks.
Not
I
interested.
don't need anything.
Yeah, yeah.
So this is the butcher.
I can't believe you eat that food. Only one thing worth finding in a dugout in, and that's the booze. Man's gotta eat. What can I say? A real Diamond City boy eats at the noodle stand. The Institute? I ain't scared of them. No, really. I swear.
This is a dugout, and you know what? This is one of the important spots that if we go inside, it actually gives us something. The Dugout Inn is basically the bar of Diamond City. This is where you find. This is where also you can rent beds.
I need to talk. Just a minute, Yeti. I am in middle of story. So then, I am crossing river, right? Wearing nothing but a smile. When out comes the most dangerous of all sea monsters, a Meyerlurk.
A Meyerlurk? Come on. That's like 2 out of 10 points of danger tops. Now, if you want to talk something really deadly.
I forgot you were there, Yeti. What is it?
You know what? Never mind. I'll handle it myself.
See this bar? I killed a man for it. No, I kid. He is dead, though. Now, let me know when you're ready to order.
Maybe later.
Some other time, then.
So this is the little bar we have here.
Newcomer, huh? Talk to Abbott at the wall if you want a history lesson.
You read the paper. Damn sense. Hiding among us.
They have Scarlet.
Hi there. You can order drinks and food here or at the bar.
What if they've been listening this whole time?
Hey, quiet, all right?
So we got, the bar. The bar being the bar, little back area. Vadim and Yefim's terminal. I'll just take that real quick. Back area, nice. Spot where to put all their supplies. Personnel. And this is some of the rooms you can rent. If you just want to sleep, it's a pretty good place to be.
You think that article was telling the truth? You know, about the mayor?
The mayor's okay. He's kept the bulls out, hasn't he?
Yeah,
Well. So this was a Dugout Inn. I want to say it's a fun place, but it's one of the more important places, at least. And I know there's some missions with Yefim and Vadim that are pretty fun. These are like I'm not gonna steal a beer bottle, especially if it's fucking empty. So warehouse here, Earl Sterling's house. Here we have Dr. Sun's house. A lot of the NPC's houses. The Science Center. There's nothing interesting in there, but it's always good to know that the Science Center is here. Now, as you can see, well, first of all, what is this? Myrna's house. So now here we have some of the plantations of Diamond City. They did sustenance, they kind of need food to live. Oh, let me through, please. Okay. Now here is water clean. As you can see, if we drink this, oh no, there are rats. Oh shit! It's supposed to be clean water.
Shang, what have I told you about keeping the lake clean? Don't make me shut down this little stand of yours.
Every drop of water that comes out of that filter is 100% pure. Why is a legitimate businessman like myself always gotta be hassled by city regulation, huh?
It's a health hazard, Shang.
It's a profit hazard is what I say. I manage the water, and I'll do it without your interference, thank you very much.
You need something, Scaver?
Purified water. Don't die of thirst out there in the Commonwealth. Hey there, purified water. You won't find this out in the Commonwealth.
Not
Not
actually.
now.
Go ahead and waste my time then. Jeez.
I'm gonna be completely honest. This is one of the only characters in the entirety of Diamond City I really just want to take my gun and shoot. Basically takes this dirty ass water, uses a filter, and then sells it for an enormous price. And then is an asshole to everybody else. So as you can see, kind of a dickhead. It's not because you're 12 that I'm gonna put a bullet between your two eyes, boy. Whatever. For some reason here there's a car. Yeah, don't ask me. I don't know. Some mattress. This is Abbott's house. And this right here, I just passed right in front of it. This is Diamond City Radio. This is from where they broadcast the radio station. And then there's Travis, the DJ. Kind of an annoyance too.
Everybody, I need everyone's attention.
Let's see what he says.
I would like to address the subject that is on everyone's mind. And that is the disgusting article Piper has written. Diamond City has stood united for over 150 years. And what keeps us united are two things. First is the great green guardian behind me, the wall, our protector and our savior from the filth of the outside. And second is our faith and trust in each other. The faith and trust that has given us prosperity, security, and education for every citizen. And while the paper might point their fingers at synths and other ghost stories to drive us apart, we will not betray this sacred trust. Now, I want everyone to hear these next words very carefully. I am not a synth. I am the same flesh and blood boy who grew up on these streets, who was born in a shack just down the waterfront to Martha and Patrick McDonough.
What can I do for you,
and I will not
Shut
abandon
up.
my city due to the heinous allegations of the press. God bless this city. God bless the wall.
Okay. Interesting. So Lee just had a speech to basically say, oh yeah, you know, I'm not a synth. Because even if Piper didn't clearly say McDonough's a synth, it was kind of like on the undertone of the article. Now, here we are back at the city market. So we did a big loop. Now here, if you guys want to know, city market, we went all that way, we did the entire loop, now we shall go back this way. Now this is, if you want to talk to security office. And now, so if this is to go back to the night market, this is the last street that we didn't do. And you know,
has to have enemies, right?
What? You mean the railroad? That's a fairy tale, man. They don't exist.
Nah, I heard from my cousin. He knows a guy that works for him. They got a code phrase and everything. Follow the Freedom Trail.
The hell is that supposed to mean? You're full of it, and that kind of talk is going to get you snatched up by the synths.
so you just heard the man. The railroad are pretty much the rivals of the Institute. And now,
A detective agency?
Enjoy your stay
Maybe
in
they can
Diamond
help
City.
me.
Now, excuse me.
and there we go. Now, if you see here, we got the good old Valentine Detective Agency here. And now if there's a detective to help us find somebody is, you know, the best way. So yeah, so this is Diamond City. We didn't talk to everybody. But you know, that's more or less the city. Honestly, one of the most important spots just for trading and, you know, getting your caps back and buying other things. It is, yeah, an important spot, to say the least. Now, the the two last spots
Don't
that...
move, Synth. What have you done with the real Riley?
Oh.
Where's my brother?
I swear I'm not a synth. Don't shoot, for God's sakes. We're family.
Put the gun down now.
He's a synth. He'll kill us all.
Kyle, no!
Okay, show's over.
Oh,
there
God.
are no synths in Diamond City. Hear me? Just you folks and your damn paranoia.
So that was an execution. That was fun. Yeah, and the last spots we didn't go up was here. I want to go up to the mayor. You can just take this elevator right here. You're gonna go to his office that is right up there. And now here we have...
Another glass of wine, Wellington.
Certainly, sir. Anything for an upper-standard resident.
This is what I like about you, Wellingham. You know what you are. Not trying to be anything other than helpful. Like those people down there. Lower field workers always want what they haven't earned.
Oh, an astute observation, sir. Let me just freshen your glass again.
Thank you, Wellingham.
So yeah, this is like the bougie part of town, I guess you could say. Colonial Tap House with the biggest dickhead of Diamond City, Malcolm. And Wellingham, which is basically just a British bougie man that is just talking shit all the time about everybody else except, you know, him. So yeah, so the Colonial Tap House, like the other bar, I guess you could say, but nobody, you never go to the Colonial. You always go to the Dug-In, to the Dugout Inn. Now you got the two last houses. Yep. Yeah, from here you can get a kind of an idea of the city. Yeah, interesting place, man. Pretty fun. So now, what we have gathered from this place is very simple. The Institute and the Railroad, we learned about those two here. The sense, like the situation with the sense and all the paranoia in the city about them. And yeah, a little bit of the residents, and also we gathered some info about, first of all, follow the Freedom Trail. So apparently that is like their catch, the how's it called, the railroad catchphrase, follow the Freedom Trail. The tourist trail starts at Boston Common. If I remember correctly, Boston Common, we have found that before. Let me see. Boston Common. Where's it? State House. Wait, no. Where is it? Thought I found it. Oh, maybe I didn't. Well, look. If we activate it, that's gonna tell us. Follow Freedom Trail right here. Oh yeah, Boston Common right there. Right next to Swan's Pond. So if we go there and if we follow something, it's gonna get us all the way to apparently the railroad. Now we also have a quest to go to Piper's office, so she wants to talk to us. We don't really care about that. We already did that. Now we also know that there's a detective in Diamond City, so he might be able to help us finding Sean. When Freedom calls, we don't care about that. And see Abbott at the wall, that's useless, and investigate the Museum of Witchcraft, that's useless. So yeah, and now we shall do a big change of pace and go to, in my opinion, my favorite spot in the entire game. I mean, the thing is, I don't really have a favorite spot. I just have spots that I like a lot. But yeah, Goodneighbor, man. It's such a sick place. And as soon as you get in, you can already get the feel of the place. But, you know, we're gonna have an altercation as soon as we get in. So, be ready. Welcome to Goodneighbor. Now.
Hey, hold up there. First time in Goodneighbor? You can't go walking around without insurance.
Insurance?
That's right. Insurance. Personal protection, like. You hand over everything you got in them pockets, or accidents start happening to you. Big, bloody accidents.
Time out. Someone steps through the gate the first time, they're a guest. You lay off that extortion crap.
What do you care? She ain't one of us.
No love for your mayor, Finn? I said let her go.
You soft, Hancock. You keep letting outsiders walk all over us. One day, there'll be a new mayor.
Come on, man. This is me we're talking about. Let me tell you something. Now, why'd you have to go and say that, huh? Breaking my heart over here. You alright, sister?
Yeah.
I'm fine. Thanks for taking care of him.
Good. Now don't let this incident taint your view of our little community. Good neighbors of the people, for the people. You feel me? Everyone's welcome.
Yeah,
I feel you.
Good. You stay cool, and you'll be part of the neighborhood. So long as you remember who's in charge.
Fuck, man, I love Hancock so fucking much. First of all, I'm gonna loot this, man. There we go. So as you can see, Goodneighbor is a little bit more grimy of a place. Basically, Goodneighbor is, if I say it's Diamond City, but without any rules. It's pretty much everybody do what they want. So that's why, you know, this man just straight up did extortion, but then he insulted the mayor, and the mayor just decided to straight up fucking kill him. So yep, Goodneighbor, dude. Sick place, I ain't gonna lie.
Vault suit, huh? Classy.
Hey yo, thanks, G. I like also how, hey yo, what's up, man? Like, they don't have security here, they have the watch, and they're just basically the mafia with Tommy guns.
Vault suit, huh? Hell yeah.
Just everybody's chill here. Daisy the kid.
Around, you need to join a crew. I hear Bobby No-Nose is looking. Always a catch with the No-Nose, but she pays.
Talk to Bobby.
Oh, new face walks into my store, and you're not even screaming yet. Very polite. You let me know if anything catches your fancy.
I'll take a look, sure.
Cash or trade? Let's get started.
Cash or trade? Let's get started. I didn't touch on ghouls that much, but we already saw 2 of them in here. I guess we can talk about that in a few seconds. I just want to see what she has. What she has. Yeah, there you go. Tactical light double barrel. 41 per bullet with a better fire rate. That's nice. Yeah, nothing. Okay, so as you can see in this city, for example, we have Hancock and we also have Daisy. We have ghouls. I already probably talked to you guys about ghouls earlier in the Let's Play, like way earlier, like first episode, the first time we saw them. Ghouls are pretty much people that were put under a lot of radiation. And there's 2 types of ghouls. There's the feral ghouls and the human ghouls. For example, this one is a human ghoul, and Daisy.
Kill or be killed. Some fine-looking weapons.
Yeah, that's the weapon shop right here. We shall go here after. And yeah, so the human ghouls are just basically humans that were irradiated. So now they're basically immortal, great healing abilities, and also they're very, very just discriminated against. That's why, for example, in that one, Piper wrote that in her news article. Let me find it real quick and read it again. In a misc, synthetic truth. Let me find it. There aren't many among us, blah, blah, blah. Although some of the city's ghoul residents certainly could have, had they not been forcibly removed, thanks to Mayor McDonough's anti-ghoul decree of 2082. So ghouls are very discriminated against. A lot of the humans don't like ghouls, they find them creepy. And you know, some ghouls have been alive since the bomb dropped, so they've been alive for like 210 more years. So yeah, they're interesting. So that's why ghouls are sometimes, a lot of the times, the most interesting characters, because they have the more have a lot to talk about, you know. So that's the human ghouls, and the other ghouls, the feral ghouls. It's, you know, the ones outside that act like zombies and just jump on you. Yeah, those are feral, and you don't fuck with those. Now this is the gun shop of this town. Kill or be killed.
Well, hello. Everything here is guaranteed to injure, maim, or kill at your discretion. Except me. I only kill when I want to.
Sure. Let's take a look.
A gun for every occasion.
So this is Cleo, the one owning this little spot. Pipe. Is that an auto pistol? I think it is. Let me find a weapons, okay. Bayoneted heavy pipe revolver. That shoots in 45, 26 per bullet, that's kind of shit. This also shoots in 30, 45, goddamn. Why is everything shooting in... Ooh. That's good though, I'll buy that. Hunting rifle, okay. Bolt action pistol, okay. Hardened double shotgun, okay. Knuckles, machete, mollies, party starter. That is a rocket launcher, Your Honor. Serrated Chinese officer sword. Okay, that's all. Oi, oi. So we have just bought a brand new weapon. Let us. I want to check it out. Okay, nice. That's perfect. Cleo's terminal. Join the railroad. So you can see we have a lot of these join the railroad little how can you call those? Holotapes or sitting around. We stole one at Vadim's and Yadim's place. But, you know, over here we got the good old...
No way to pick this.
This door right here. This is a warehouse. And nothing else here. And now we have the main place, I guess you could call it. Then we have the third rail. Got Hancock sitting up there, the mayor of the city. Just doing his thing, you know, the neighborhood watch. The third rail being basically the bar. And also it's like a cabaret. So that. Now if you go this way, then you have another warehouse here. Dog meat, move your ass. Trash bin, nice. I think those are bathrooms, right? Those are just spots. Now we have the memory den, and now we have the Hotel Rexford. So you can see Goodneighbor is way smaller than Diamond City.
What?
So no, this is the bathroom actually. Yeah, there you go. So since this place is a little smaller, we can explore all of the locations, and then I think we'll call it a day for today's stream. Well, yeah, I mean, it's just like, I feel like visiting those two spots, since it's going to be the spots that I'm going to come back to the most, to just sell my things, buy other things, and get a lot of quests here. And come back a lot for quests also here. So I feel like if we explore this place, I won't need to, like, in the middle of an episode, just cut the pace and explore this place, these places. So, yeah. We will start with the Old State House. Old State House is, how could I call it? It's like the mayor's office in Diamond City. This is where Hancock does his thing. Hello.
Yeah.
Hello, good sir. So, it is a museum that was converted into, like, just a place in which you can just talk to Hancock and stuff.
Hotel Rexford's got rooms for rent if you want something more comfortable than a bedroll on the floor.
Yo, thanks, G.
Better keep your iron strapped on. Friendly advice.
Hey, got you. Got you, got you. Move your ass, dog meat. Let's see if these are no rooms, storage rooms. Now we can go outside again. They have an also downstairs area right here. Dong 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 dong. I mean, this used to be a museum, so you know, there's still all those stands around, but there's not much in them. Prison cell. No, why they would have a prison cell when there are no laws in Goodneighbor. They say it's by the people for the people. But yeah, sometimes you might want to detain somebody for some reason or another. Now there's also an upstairs area here.
What you admiring? The clothes or the man wearing them?
Neither, you creepy motherfucker. Leave me alone. You know, basically a whole lot of food and stuff out here. Sorry about that, people. That's my dad yelling to me that we are eating soon.
There's this old insane asylum up north, but it ain't abandoned. Not like it should be.
Ooh, that's interesting. And I know what he's talking about too. It is a pretty fun place.
A new player in Goodneighbor. Hello, little pawn. Welcome to our fun and games.
Okay, bitch, they're nuts. We get it. Hancock's terminal. It's pretty much Hancock's place. A whole lot of chems and shit. Now you have the completely up top. This is where some people just sleep. This is pretty much like the place where you sleep if you don't have any money for the moment. Then you need to pay it back later, but you know, it's a good place. Goodneighbor is, even if it's like crime filled, it's a fine place.
Trying to stay on good behavior here. Don't make me do something.
And now, if we get out here, we will be. Some people might have guessed, since you know I've shown Hancock being up there. But I mean, if the game would load.
Hey everyone, gather around. Let's kick the breeze back. Shoot the fat. Now I know you all are doing your own thing, but I don't want anyone here to forget what matters. Hey, Daisy, glad you could make it. How's my favorite girl doing? Didn't I see you on a date with Borowski the other day?
Huh, he wishes.
All right, we're getting off track. What was I saying? Oh, that's right. What matters. We freaks gotta stick together. And the best way to stick together is to keep an eye out for what drives us apart. You feel me?
Yeah, you tell it like it is, Hancock.
Now, what out there in our big, friendly Commonwealth would want to drive us apart? What kind of twisted, unneighborly boogeyman would want to hurt our peaceful community?
The Institute and their sins.
That's right. Who said that? Coming up to my office later. You've earned yourself some jet. The Institute. They're the real enemy. Not the Raiders. Not the super mutants. Not even those tools over in Diamond City.
I don't know, Hancock. I'd sure love to give McDonough a kick in the ass.
Hey, we all know I got my own personal beef with that lardhead. But stay focused. Now, I want everyone to keep the Institute in mind. When someone starts acting funny. When people are doing things they don't normally do. When family starts pushing you away for no reason. We all know who's behind that kind of shit. And the only way to stop it is to stick together. They can't control us if we're not afraid. Now, who's scared of the Institute?
Not us.
And which town in the Commonwealth should the Institute not fuck with? And who's in charge of Goodneighbor? Hancock! Of the people, for the people.
Let's go.
Too bad about Finn. Gonna miss him next super mutant attack rolls round. Oh well. What can I do for our newcomer?
Nothing right now.
Cool.
So that was, you can see the big difference between Hancock and Mayor McDonough. And as you said, he has his personal beef with Mr. McDonough that we will touch upon later in this playthrough. But man, Goodneighbor is just more of a laid-back place, and as he said, it's a place for all the misfits, all the people that like are not accepted into Diamond City, people that are like people that used to be raiders, and that just reformed themselves and they want to live normal. Some, some ghouls, some more touchy people. They come here. So yeah, that's why Goodneighbor is a sick fucking place. Since I need to close this up quickly, the memory den is somewhere that inside you can relive your memories. And there's a lot of people spending their caps to relive past events. Interesting place. The Hotel Rexford.
Gonna shoot the breeze. Take a walk.
Yes, sir. If you want to, sir. Hotel Rexford, this is where you sleep. If you need to, this is all. You can also buy stuff in there.
How you doing?
And now you got the third rail, which I'll go inside the third rail real quick and see what's inside, because it's also my favorite part of Goodneighbor. Because you got Magnolia. Magnolia. Hello.
Hancock says newcomers are welcome in the third rail. Go on in.
Thank you, Ham. Or should I call you Etienne?
What? Another one of you mercs looking for McCready? He's in the back room.
God, I love this song.
Oi, we got beer. If you ain't buying beer, you ain't buying.
Not interested.
And stop crowding up my bar.
What, you need something to take the edge off? Fred Allen, Hotel Rexford. He'll hook you up.
So on this performance, we shall end this stream. Hope everybody's doing well. Enjoy the rest of your day, night, whatever you're doing, whatever time you are watching this. I will catch you guys in the next one. Love you guys for watching this. Love you guys in general. And yeah. Next episode, I will have some mods ready to present to you guys. And then we will either talk to Valentine, the detective of Diamond City, and start looking for Sean, our son, or we will get into finding the railroad, since they are going to be our faction. So yeah, shall quick save. Hope everybody enjoyed. See you guys in the next one. Love y'all.